Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna share my screen. Here we go. Wait, a little bit laggy here, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So you can see the screen, right? So today again, we're going to talk about Pythagoras formula. So we have actually learned about this last week. That formula, the c squared equals to a squared plus b squared, right? In which the the thing that you need to understand when dealing with this formula, that is you can only apply this formula if you have a right angle triangle. If you don't have a right angle triangle, don't use this formula, okay? Because that actually there is another formula for not a right angle triangle, but we're not going to talk about that here. Yeah, we're going to talk about that maybe in grade 11 or 12. Yeah. Okay, now again, guys, we're just talking about simple stuff here. So basically, we have that formula: c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. And remember that every time you're dealing with this, the first thing that you need to do is to identify which one is which. The one side that you cannot swap with the other. Sorry, yeah. Tadi saya mau apa tuh, Pak? Sorry guys, distraction. The one side that you cannot swap with other variables is the c. The c, right? That c is always in the front of the 90 degrees, right? So here, guys, this c over here is always in front of the 90 degrees. So every time you have a right angle triangle and you want to name what a, b, and c, the first thing that you need to do is to name the c. The c here, we call it the hypotenuse, right? In Bahasa Indonesia, we call it sisi miring, right? So in here, like for this triangle here, guys, so the hypotenuse is not this one, although you say, Pak, itu kan sisi miringnya sebelah situ. It's not that. It's the one in front of the 90 degrees. So this is going to be the C, right? The same thing with this triangle. The right angle is here, so the C is going to be in here. So for the A and B, doesn't matter which one is which. I mean, like you can swap them around, right? Those are A and B are the legs, or we call it the sides in which it makes the 90-degree angle, right? So the 90-degree angle made from these two line segment. Yeah, okay. So that's the first thing that you need to understand. So, and then you can use this formula and then use algebraic method to solve any kind of question. Okay. So let's go to the one that we're going to talk today. Okay, so today we're going to specifically talk about questions in which using Pythagoras formula, but in more general, I mean, like in other shapes, not just one triangle, but maybe it's like in a triangle inside of other shapes, right? For example, this one, right? So I'm gonna give you this one example first. Example number 1. So a rectangular gate is 3 meters wide and has a 3.5 meter diagonal. How high is the gate? Okay, so this is a gate, for example, right? This is a gate. And then we have the wide is 3, right? The wide of that rectangle is 3. So from here to here is 3 meters, right? And then it has and then we have a diagonal here, right? The diagonal is 3.5 meters. The question is, how high is it? Right? So you can see actually this is not a rectangle triangle, right? Actually, but when we draw that diagonal, we will see a right angle triangle, right? Actually, 2 of that. So this one and this one, right? So we have 2, this one and this one, right? So how can we find that value of the height, right? That x here, right? So because, okay, again, guys, identify what is what, right? And here we're talking about right angle triangle, which means that we can use that formula, the c squared equals to a squared plus b squared, to find one of the side, because we know the 2 sides and we want to know the other side. Okay, we can use that. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is to name the c. Okay, which one is the c or the hypotenuse? Okay, I'm gonna go to, saya nggak bisa lihat ya, saya nggak pakai 2 layar hari ini. I'm gonna to go to again my favorite student, Tristan. Yes, Tristan. Actually, all of you are my favorite, guys, but Tristan is one of a kind. Tristan, which one do you think is the C? Is it the 3? Is it the 3.5? Is it the X? Yang mana? Which one? Ingat ya, C itu always in front of the 90-degree angle.
Berarti 3.5.
Yeah, betul. Thank you very much. Yes, Tristan. Yes, it is the 3.5, right? So name this with C, right? So the other two will be A and B. So it doesn't matter which one is A and B. I'm going to name this with A and this is B, okay? It doesn't matter. You can have this A and this is B. It doesn't, I mean, like it's the same thing, okay? Okay, now we have, again, a right angle triangle. So the right angle triangle that we are focusing is this right angle triangle. Okay, I'm going to draw that right angle triangle for you guys. I'm going to like highlight that so that you can see which shape I am talking about. So that guy, yeah. Maaf ya nggak terlalu pas, tapi ya kira-kira gitu ya. So that guy, right? Okay, so we can just like, when we want to find out that value of x, so we can just plug all of the numbers, like substitute the C, A, and B to the formulas, right? So we can go to the formula, and then we know that the C is 3.5, and we know that the A is x, and we know that the B is 3. So let's do that and put all of the numbers here. Aduh, saya nggak lag ya guys. Oh my God, I'm lagging. No. Ya, saya nge-lag. Saya nge-lag ya guys. Suaranya nge-lag nggak? Oh, Faliha nggak. Thank you, Faliha. Okay, next, yeah, again, I'm gonna put 3.5 over here, right? Because the C is this one, right? And then the A, I'm gonna put that with x, right? That will be x squared. Sorry, the square, yeah. And then the last one is the B, which is this one, which is 3 squared. Okay, again, guys, I would like you to use the calculator, please, to find the value of these. Okay, I'm gonna go to Aurel first. Aurel, what is 3.5 squared? Please use the calculator and find out what is 3.5 square.
Cara tulis square di calculator itu gimana?
Okay, you get where's my, I'm gonna take my calculator with it. Oh, cakaman.
Nggak jadi pada tahu Pak.
Oh, nggak jadi.
Yang angka 2 kecil di atas.
Iya, betul. Ada X terus ada pangkat 2 gitu ya. Di atas ya. Oke. So if you don't know, again guys, if you don't know where the square is, actually you can see it in the big one, the big button, right? The big circle button. On the bottom over here, we have X and then to the bottom 2. That is the square. Yeah. Okay, Aurel, what is 3.5 square using the calculator, please?
Ini desimal ya, Pak?
Yes, of course, it is decimal. What is it?
Ini 12.
12? Aduh, saya nge-lag lagi. No, what happened with my laptop? Berapa? Sorry, I didn't hear you. 12,
12,25.
Okay, that will be 3.5 square. Okay, so the x squared doesn't change, so it's just x squared. And the 3 squared, of course, is 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay, so next question, I'm gonna go to Alzam. Alzam, what should we do next? Remember, we are looking for the value of x. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Alzam.
Saya agak lupa dikit.
Ini algebra ya, ingat ya guys. The concept is just if you want to find the value of a variable, you see that you need to make that variable alone in one side of the equal sign.
Itu dikurang 9.
Iya betul. So we need to get rid of the 9, right? So the 9 we can get rid of that 9 by subtracting both sides by 9, right? So this guy, we're going to get rid of that. So subtract both by 9. So we will get this one is going to be 12.25 minus 9. And on the right side, it's still x squared. It doesn't change yet. Yeah. Okay. So maybe Cynthia, can you help me with the calculation? What is 12.25 minus 9?
3.25.
3.25 equals to x squared. Okay, so next one, Darren, maybe. Yeah, Darren, what do you think we should do here to find the x? It's not alone yet because we still have that square. Darren?
Dijadiin square root.
Yeah, okay, we are going to make it into square root. So basically, guys, if I have x squared and the square root this, so the square root and the square will cancel each other. So this is equals to x, right? So let's do that. So that will be the square root of 3.25 equals to x. Okay. So because we don't want to have decimal number inside a what do you call it, a square root, so we can use the calculator to calculate that. And then I would like to, siapa ya? Ali, can you help me with the calculation? Put this into the calculator and what do you get? Ya, saya nge-lag nih. No, I'm lagging. Ali?
1.80.
1.8, yeah, 1.80, yeah, to decimal place. Or I can write down, if you haven't, if you didn't push the SD button, that will be square root of 13/2, yeah, right? If you didn't put the, if you change this into decimal. So actually both of them are the same, yeah, I mean like both of them are correct, yeah. But for this one, it's going to be that. And remember guys, because we are using meter, so write down in meter, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the example on how we are going to use Pythagorean formula, not only for a shape that is not a triangle yet, because actually again we can make a triangle, a rectangle triangle inside different shape. For example, like this one, a rectangle, right? Okay, any question before I continue? Because I am going to give you only 3 examples. After that, I would like you to do 2 questions and then we're done. Any question, guys? Go. Okay, let's go to the next example. Yeah? Again, guys, please write it down. I really need you to write down again the process, guys. The process is very, very important. So that, yeah, karena nanti di tesnya saya akan nyuruh menanyakan prosesnya ya, prosesnya juga. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next example. Here we go. Wait, my computer is also lagging. My internet is lagging. My computer is lagging. What a perfect day. Okay, here we go. This is the second example. Here we go. We have a rhombus. Rhombus. Gitu ya, lagu dia. Bukan ya. What's that? But I don't know. Just singing. Okay, a rhombus has a diagonal of length 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. We have that on the figure, right? So in here, find the length of its side. Its side is, remember when we want to find parameters, you need to decide, right? For every kind of shapes, 2-dimensional shape, right? If you want to find the perimeter, you need to know the length of all the sides, right? Except for circle, yeah, you need the radius. Okay, so in here, the length of the diagonal is 6 and 8. So basically, when you see this picture here, this image, right, this figure, right, so here this is from here is actually 6 centimeter, right, but we only need to find, we only need to use this one, right? Why don't we use all of them? Because again, the goals is, guys, the goals is to find a right angle triangle, because we're using a Pythagorean formula. So the first thing that you need to do is, if you see that this the main shape is not a right angle triangle, then you find a right angle triangle which can be made from the main image, main figures. Yeah, it can be like this. Oh, okay. So if I'm gonna use wait, comatik kudasai. Okay, here we go. 1, yeah, early. 1, 2, and 3. No. Ya, kira-kira di situ ya. Sorry ya, gambarnya nggak terlalu pas, tapi ya kira-kira di situ lah ya. You can see my point. Okay. So we have that triangle, and it is a right angle triangle because we know that we have a 90-degree angle over here, right? Oh, because that is a triangle, then again we can use the Pythagorean formula, which is the c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. And then, guys, like I said before, you need to know which one is which. We know that we have a 6 and an 8, so these two, this is not 6 and 8, that will be 3 and 4 because it's just half of that, right? Cuma setengahnya doang, jadi ya udah cuma 3 sama 4 gitu ya. Okay. Okay, now let's do let's use the Pythagorean formula to find the value of x. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is to find the c. Which one is the c side? Is it the 3, the 4, or the x? I'm gonna go to Abel. Abel, what do you think, Abel? Which one is the C? Abel.
X.
Yes, very good, Abel. Yes. It is the X because this is actually in front of the 90-degree angle, right? Okay, very, very good. Yes. Oke guys, yang like-nya parah banget ini. Ada apa dengan laptop saya? Okay, no problem. Okay, so after we know the C, again, we don't really need to, I mean, like, we can just like put the other two sides with A and B. Doesn't matter. Yeah, nggak apa-apa. It doesn't matter which one is A and B. I'm gonna name this guy with A and this guy with B. Okay, so plug all of the numbers. So the C will be X, so they will be X squared, and then A is going to be 3, so it's going to be 3 squared. And the B is going to be 4 square. Okay, so the calculation is very easy because we have integers, right? So I'm gonna help you guys. 3 squared is 9, and then 4 squared is 16. And then you add 9 plus 16 equals to 25. And then we know that if you want to get rid of the square, so we need to square root both sides. So that will be square root of 25. And square root of 25 is equals to 5. And then you go, you have the value of X. Okay. So for this example number 2 is actually pretty easy, like easier than the first example, because the first example, we have a value in which it's an irrational number. This one is an integer. So yeah, it's very, very, I mean, like the numbers is really easy. But despite of that, guys, you can again use the calculator to help you to calculate all of the calculation. Okay, any question before I go to the last and final example before I give you 2 questions? Okay. Lanjut? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this is the final example for you guys. Here we go. Okay, so example 3. Okay, this time find the value of any unknown. So we have 2 unknown values, right? The unknown values is this guy and also this guy, right? We have the 5, the 1, and the 6. Okay, I'm gonna go to Aruni. Aruni, is there any right angle triangle in this shape? Hello, Aruni. Ya, Aruni kayaknya ini ya. Apa bisa? Ya sudah. Saya mau ke Lukman dulu deh. Lukman, what do you think? What is the triangle, right angle triangle in here?
Halo Pak.
Ya, oke. Okay. Right angle triangle-nya ada di mana ya itu ya?
Triangle-nya ya Pak?
Ya, right angle triangle. Karena kita ngomongin Pythagoras harus right angle triangle. Jadinya ada di
right
mana?
angle triangle.
Yes.
Saya boleh annotate nggak Pak?
Boleh, silakan.
Right angle itu yang sama sisi kan ya Pak?
Kok sama sisi yang ada 90 derajatnya.
Oh iya.
Lupa nih. Oke. Mana tuh baru 1 garis tuh. Ah iya betul banget. Apakah itu doang?
Ini
Ada
juga
lagi
ya Pak?
Nah iya ada 2 ya. Ya kan? Oke. I'm still in Lukman. Lukman, what do you think? Which one do you think we can find first? Is it the X or the Y? Kira-kira yang bisa kita cari pertama Y dulu apa X dulu ya?
X dulu ya Pak.
X dulu. Kenapa?
Soalnya udah ada angkanya.
Ya, karena udah ada angka A sama B. Okay, thank you very much, Lukman. Yes. Okay, so we're going to focus there. Thank you very much, Lukman. I'm gonna draw it again. Thank you for the annotation. And again, we have this as a right angle triangle. Here we go. Right? And I'm gonna move that triangle. Wait, bisa nggak di-klik ya? Ah, ini bisa diklik. Saya pindahin ke sini ya. Oke. Nah, triangle-nya sama dengan yang tadi ya. So I'm gonna write down the size. This is 5 centimeter, and this is a what do you call it? A 90-degree angle, and we have 1 centimeter in here, and this is X centimeter. And then we want to know the value of X, right? Okay, I'm gonna go to Akasha. Akasha, what should we do first, Akasha?
Arrange the numbers.
Okay, which one is which? Which one is the C?
So the C is X. So we write X squared.
X squared, good.
Yeah, X squared. Then
Equal.
the equals. Then we write wherever you want for the A, 5 or 1. So
Okay.
whatever. So we're just gonna do 1 for this one.
Okay,
For
1.
the a
1
squared plus
What?
5 squared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 square is 1. 5 square is
25, I think.
25. So 25 plus 1 is
26.
26, and which means that the x equals to,
Wait, I'm gonna bring my calculator.
yeah, actually you don't have to use the calculator for now. What should we do if we move the square to the other side again? Kalau square jadi kan jadi square gimana?
Square root
Square root of 26.
6.
Yeah, okay. So you don't really need to use the decimal number for this one, right? If I'm not asking you to change this into convert this into decimal, then you can have this answer as your final answer. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Akasha. I'm going to go to Kiko right now. Kiko, we have another triangle, right? So the other triangle is over here, like Lukman said. Tadi Lukman sudah bikin ya. Sebentar lagi like dikit. Oh my God, come on, please. Computer, be friendly. I really need you to not lagging. Thank you. Wait. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna draw the regular triangle that we have. The other triangle, like this one over here. Okay, hopefully that will do the work. Yes, okay. So yeah, mungkin agak sedikit geser tapi it's okay lah. Okay, so I'm gonna drag that right over here. Yeah, like lagi. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I have this is y centimeter, this is the right angle, and this is the x centimeter, and then this is 6 centimeter. Okay, now I'm gonna go again to Kiko. Kiko, how do you think we can find the value of y? We can use the same formula, yeah? C squared equals to a squared plus b squared. And then? Halo,
Ini berarti yang 6 ya, Pak?
Ya, C-nya yang 6, betul. The front 90 degree ya. So that will be the 6, the C. Lanjut, terus apa lagi? Equals to?
A-nya yang 4 yang
enggak ada 4, adanya Y sama X.
Iya, X benar, Pak.
X-nya, oke, jadi X ya. X square plus
Y.
Y square. Oke, sekarang kalau kayak gini bisa langsung dihitung nggak sih? Kan ada 2 variabel tuh, like X dan Y. Kita cuma cari Y-nya doang. Terus X-nya gimana? Kiko.
Pangkat 2, Pak.
Iya, betul. Pertanyaannya, kan kita kalau mau nyari ini kan kita cuma bisa hitung ini doang, masih 6 doang. Ya kan? Tapi kita pengen cari Y-nya. Nah, sekarang pertanyaannya, itu X-nya gimana ya? Kalau tadi kan harus ada 2 angka nih, ini harus bentuknya angka. Ini juga harus bentuknya angka, ya kan? Bukan variabel gitu ya. Nah, kalau ini gimana nih X-nya? What do you think? Gimana? Iya? Yang lain boleh bantu?
Yang 26 enggak sih, Pak?
26, the square root of 26. Yes, thank you, Azam. Yes, actually, guys, because we know that we have the same shape, right? And we know previously that that x is the square root of 26. So you can put that square root of 26 over here, right? So I can rewrite that. I'm gonna write that as square root of 26 centimeter, right? That's why one of the reason I'm not changing this into decimal is because of that. Okay. So thank you, Azam. Yeah, so there will be 6 square equals to square root of 26 square, right? Plus y square. Okay. Oke, sekarang saya mau ke Kiara. Kiara ada nggak? Yes, Kiara. What should we do next, Kiara? What should we do next? Siapain lagi nih?
Cari-nya.
Cari Y-nya gimana? Itu 6 square sama square of 26 square, coba minta tolong. Jadi berapa tuh? 6 square jadi?
36.
36, oke, good. Akar 26 pangkat 2, berapa tuh? Okay, guys, you can use the calculator to find it. Aduh, error. Yes, okay. Gimana?
26.
26 ya enggak? Kan tadi saya bilang ya, square root sama square itu saling cancel ya enggak? Jadi 26 doang kan di sini kan angka dalam ya. Oke, plus y square. Oke, gonna go to Aira. Aira, what's next? What's the next step, Aira? Aira belum ya.
36 kurang 26 bukan, Pak?
Oke, betul. Equals to y square. Lanjut. 36 kurang 26 berapa ya? 36 minus 26?
10.
10. Oke. Nggak pakai pangkat 2 lagi. Jadi 10 aja ya. Iya, jadi y-nya equals to square root of 10. Nah, ini dia ya. Oke. So that will be the final answer. You don't need to write down centimeter actually, guys, because in the question we have that as a centimeter, so it's just like y equals to square root of 10, and yeah, you can finalize the question in here. Okay, so those are the three examples of how to use a Pythagoras formula in a shape in which basically it's not a rectangle triangle, but we can take, like we can make a rectangle triangle on inside or maybe inside or maybe outside, but still using the main shape that we have from the question. Okay, so is there a question, guys? Or hopefully all of these three examples will help you to understand on how to work on use the rectangle triangle, the Pythagoras formula. Because if we're talking about geometry, shapes, you will mainly use this concept, the c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. You will use this a lot here, a lot. I really mean it, a lot, and that's why you really need to understand a very basic concept. Again, how to name the sides, right? And then how to use the formula, and then also to solve the algebraic equation that is made from the equation that is made from the c squared plus a squared, c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. Okay, any question, guys? Got it? Okay. Okay, now I'm going to give you two questions. Okay, I would like you please take your exercise book now. I'm going to please draw the image, the figures, and then try to find the value of the unknown, the unknown values. Okay, I'm going to stop chatting first. I'm going to get my question ready first, guys. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes. Please take your note, exercise book, and pencil or pen to be used to answer some question. Okay, wait, let me get my things ready, because this is actually a call it. So okay, I'm gonna show you the first question. Bentar guys, ini like-nya parah juga ya. Chotomate kudasai. Chotomate. Choto. Okay. Find the value. Chotomate, sebentar ya. Okay, here we go. Oke, sebentar. Wait. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. And the first question will be, wait, here we go. Okay, so this is the first image, the first figure, figure, bukan image, figure. So we have an equilateral triangle, which has a side length of 6 centimeters. Okay, the first question is, right? I have 2 questions for you guys for number 1. So this one, number 1. One. Aduh, ini lemot sekali. Okay. The first question is find the value, value of A. A is this guy, so that A is actually the height of the, what do you call it, the triangle. That is the first question. The second question is find the area of the triangle. Okay, I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes to write down and try to answer the questions. 5 minutes. While you write it down and try to figure out how to do it, you can ask some questions. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Okay, so only 2 questions for today. 2 questions only. This is number 1. Okay, I'm gonna pause sharing first. I'll pause. I'm gonna get my second question ready, right? Cekaman. Oh, cekaman. I think I have another question. Where is it? Oke, area of a triangle masih ingat kan rumusnya ya? Ya kan, base kali height dibagi 2 gitu kan? Iya kan? Base-nya udah ada, height-nya kamu cari tuh si A ya kan? Kalau udah dapet ya udah tinggal masukin rumus. Right? Gitu ya? Oke, Alzam? Yes. Kan rumusnya udah dari SD dipelajari. Oke, siap.
Saya lupa, Pak, rumusnya
Eh.
triangle, Pak.
Apa?
Lupa rumusnya triangle, Pak.
Rumus area triangle. Iya, ya
Oh.
udah saya tulis ya hari ini ya. Tapi tolong diingat-ingat ya guys, oke. Bentar, saya mau share dulu. Okay, where the area of the triangle is equals to base times height divided by 2. Okay, that is the formula for the area of a triangle. Here we go. I'm gonna help you with that. Okay. Okay, so remember guys, when we're talking about 2-dimensional shapes, the base and the height needs to be perpendicular. Yeah, it needs to make a 90-degree angle. Yeah, if it's not 90-degree angle, that they're not base and height. Right? Okay, now pause sharing here. Okay, let me get my second question ready. Where is it? Oh. Cekaman. Okay, so for number 2, I'm not going to. Okay, wait, let me go back here. Parah banget ini handphone deh. Oh, it's very noisy in here. Sorry, guys. Oops. Okay, so this is question number 2. So for question number 2, I don't have the figure, but you can figure out what the figure is. Okay, diagonals is the line in which it is a cross inside the rectangle, right? Basically, actually, you have seen it on the first example. The first example that I show you, actually, it's the diagonal. Yeah. Okay. So for number 2, please write the question and then draw it. Yeah. Okay. Find the line circuit. I'm gonna add some instruction, right? Draw the figure. Draw the figure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, only 2 questions for today, guys. I hope we can finish this. Akasha, yes, you can change it into X, but the final answer should be A equals to something. For example, let's say you have X equals to 5, right? But the final answer should be A is equals to 5, right? Oh, you can just write down X equals to 5, but again, the final answer, like hence, A equals to 5. Yeah, for example. Yeah, okay, Akasha. Thank you for the question. Oke, again guys. Ya, silakan.
Kita
Kenapa?
tuh kalau searea itu kita nulis base-nya itu setelah misalnya pangkat 2 itu jadi setelah pangkat 2-nya atau sebelumnya? Misalnya 3 doang.
Sebentar. Ini kamu nyari area atau nyari E-nya?
Area.
Area kan nggak ada pakai pangkat 2. Kan rumusnya udah ada ini. Nih, kan rumusnya ini. Right? The base is this, right? That's the base. The height is this. That's it. Tinggal masukin aja angkanya, right? Gitu. Ya, jadi nggak usah pakai kuadrat-kuadrat. Itu kan kuadrat-kuadrat cuma ada di Pythagorean formulanya aja.
Pak, kalau has sides of length 8 and 3 cm itu gimana sih, Pak? Jadi 8 itu tinggi, 3 itu lebar.
Iya, begitu, betul. Iya, bisa begitu. Ya betul. Ya namanya juga rectangle ya. Kan tahu kan bentuknya rectangle kayak gimana, right? Ya tulis aja yang satunya 8, yang satunya lagi 3 gitu. Nah, diagonalsnya itu adalah garis yang dari pojok, misalnya pojok kiri atas ke pojok kanan bawah misalnya. Nah, itu garis diagonal namanya, oke? Oke, ini triangle yang gede ya, sorry ya guys. Ya betul, thank you Aira. You should calculate the area of the whole triangle, right? So actually, this one here, this line here, actually is just for helping you to know the height of the triangle. Yeah. So maybe I should write down vertex. Yeah. To make it clear. Thank you, Ira, for the question. Yeah. So I'm gonna write down A, B, C here, right? So which means that find the area of the triangle ABC. Okay. So which means that you need to find the total area of the whole triangle. Okay, thank you very much, Ira. And then we have another question. We have it from Cynthia. Oke, sebentar. Akar 27-nya dijumlahin dulu atau di areanya 3 kali akar 27. Iya, betul. Yang kedua ya, Cynthia. Jadi areanya itu base-nya dikali height-nya, terus baru hasil totalnya baru dibagi 2 gitu ya. Kan itu ada akar sekian gitu ya. Nah, udah biarin aja akar sekian, tulis aja di kalkulator ya. You can just put it there. Okay, so again guys, for this question, I'm not asking you to change it into decimal. If it is in a squared form, just leave it like that. For example, if we have the final answer should be like, for example, like square root of 5, so leave it like this. You don't need to convert this into decimal, okay? Okay, thank you guys for the question. I really appreciate that you asked question. That's good. Yeah. Okay, we're going to stay here until 9:15. Yeah, 9:15. We're going to stop Zoom, and I'm going to open the Edmodo. Okay, so you don't have to send me a line message for this. What do you call the assignment? Right, you can just send it to Edmodo, yeah, but I'm gonna open that later on. Wait. So, yeah. Oh, good. Okay, ada question lagi? Okay, thank you. Okay, Cynthia, you can use the form in which it's not decimal. Ya, itu kan desimalnya segitu ya. Kamu pencet lagi SD-nya deh, S panah D-nya. Nah itu kan akan ada angka segitu kan, ada akarnya kan. Tulis itu aja. Ya, oke, Cynthia. Okay, thank you. That will be. But be careful ya guys. The base, saya kasih bocorannya guys. The base is not 3 ya. The base is not 3 for number 1 ya. The base is not 3. Why? Because that 3 is just that. Okay, I'm gonna name one more point yeah for you guys. There we go. Let's say I have P in here. The 3 centimeter is just PB, right? And that's not the whole base, right? So be careful with that, okay? Be very careful. Panah apaan Pak di kalkulator nggak ada? Oke. So when you want to, for example, guys, you want to know the square root of 5 in decimal, right? You can use the calculator, and then you see that on the AC and the del button, these two buttons are the buttons on the right middle, and those two are the orange button, right? On the top, we have this button here, which is S and an arrow D, right? So, if you press this, right, this will be a decimal number. Yeah, okay, gitu ya. So when you want to find for example, yeah, guys, for example, if you want to find the area, right, let's say the base is 3. I don't know if it's not, I'm going to say it again, it's not 3, but yeah, if we have a triangle where the base is 3, so we have 3. And then for like example, we know that the value of A, or the height, is the square root of 5, right? And then divided by 2. So you put all of these into the calculator and you will get something. And then that will have also like a square root, something like this, right? It's not going to be a decimal number. So this is what you should write in the final answer for the question, okay, guys? So you don't need to make this into a decimal number. So if you want to go back again, if it's Pak udah terlanjur Pak tadi dipencet misalnya bentuknya jadi 2, sekian gitu ya, right? So you press this button again, and then it will go back to this form. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna open the assignment on the day so that for those of you who have finished, you can go straight and take a picture of your work and then submit it on Modo. Ini saya belum absen ya guys, jangan keluar-keluar dulu, terima kasih. Okay, I'm gonna pause my sharing. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Waduh. Kenapa pada keluar ini? What's wrong? Oh gitu. Ya, ya sudahlah, nggak apa-apa. Cynthia, it's okay. If you think that oh iya mungkin kamu kalkulatornya beda kali ya. No problem, ya udah. Nggak apa-apa. Pakainya yang apa namanya the decimal aja. No problem ya. Thank you. Ya, nggak apa-apa Cynthia. Thank you. But apa namanya? I really need you to have, if you don't have this calculator yet, yeah, this type of calculator, please buy it because it's gonna be very important for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna open my assignment here, of course. Okay, create assignment new to the oops. Exercise. Okay. Let me open that here again. Na 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 lo 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 lo. 2D ya. Saya 2D deh. Oke, sekali lagi ya, saya hanya menerima jawabannya ditulis di buku. Atau kalau kalian punya aplikasi yang bisa sambil nulis-nulis, boleh, tapi yang rapi. Plus, harus ada the method ya, the method. Oke, sebentar ya yang chat ya, sebentar. Saya lagi nyeting ini dulu. Sign, that will be for 7 example and Okay, so the due date will be today, of course, ya, karena tujuan sekarang. Okay. Math Istanbul. Okay. Hey guys, if you have finished, you can go to Admitter. I have opened the assignment. I mean, like the assignment, so you can put it there. Okay. Okay, guys. I will be here. Let's. I mean, like we will have the Zoom in about. We will end the Zoom at about like 3 minutes. Yeah. In about 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. A little bit sleepy. Okay, I'll be here for another 3 minutes. Okay, there's another question. Ya iya dong, dikalkulit. Kan itu pertanyaannya find the diagonals, ya kan? Nah, kedua itu yang ditanya, guys, nomor 2 yang ditanya adalah find the length of the diagonals, ya, itu yang ditanya, ya. Oke deh, saya bantuin deh, saya gambar. Bentar ya, saya resume share dulu. Oke ya. Jadi yang ditanya diagonalsnya ya, guys. Diagonals itu ya, kalau misalnya saya punya ada banget nih. Bentar ya guys, nih errornya aja parah banget. Wait.
Berarti kayak rectangle di belah dua gitu, Pak.
Iya betul,
Samping
rectangle di belah dua.
cari
Yes.
segitiganya itu.
Betul sekali ya. Jadi actually guys, it's the same exact thing like we did for number 1. Example number 1 is the same exact thing, right? We have a rectangle and then we have a diagonal. Diagonal is a line in which that is inside the shape, and from here, for example, and for here. So that is a diagonal, right? So you find the length of this blue line that I just draw. Okay. So draw this, right, and then write down the length of the given from the question, and then find the diagonals. Of course, because we know that a rectangle has all of the angles, right, or the corners or the vertex. All of them have 90-degree angles, so we will see right angle triangle. Okay. ちょっと待ってください。Jadi saya tambahin 5 menit lagi guys ya. 9:20 deh biar pas ya 1 jam 1 hour. Yang sudah saya sampaikan ya, matematika kita satu sesi 1 jam aja. Nggak usah 1,5 jam. Kelamaan ya. For you guys. 1 hour is enough. Enough. Yeah, I'll be here in another 5 minutes ya. Mungkin masih ada yang mau nanya. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we will get the PTM next week, but I don't know. I hope that we can have. Okay. I hope that we can have the final exam at school. Yeah, I really hope that. Yeah. Because I really need to see the process of working and using the pen and the pencil, the process using, I mean, like you write it down in papers and so on, right? Okay. 25th, so only have 10 days. So how can we do 10 days? No problem. Don't have any project and math, no problem. Okay. Okay, guys, we still have about 3 minutes. I would like to talk to you about a couple of things here. The first one is I really expect that all of you can turn the camera on if we have a lesson. But if you have some difficulties, maybe like technical difficulties with the devices or the internet connection, that's fine. But please, like, at least you tell me, okay, Pak, maybe my device is not working or my camera doesn't work, blah blah blah, blah, right? So at least I know. Okay, that's the first one. Second one is just engage in the lesson, because I will ask you a lot in for every lesson. I mean, like for every topic that we're going to talk about. I personally will need you to participate in the learning session and also the discussion. Yeah. So hopefully, more and more we can. Yes, Darren, I know. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Azam udah. Okay, we got yes. Sebentar ya Azam. Okay, we still have 2 minutes. Okay, so again, I'm going to tell you actually what's the reason why we're going to have. And I know we do it in Edmodo, but I personally want to know your soft skill. Okay, because soft skill is a little bit different with I mean, it's different with hard skill. Hard skill is you when just writing down, just writing maybe the answer, so on, so on. But in soft skill, I really need you to understand the concept, because that's what my real goal is. I mean, like you learn this topic, all of the topics in math, not just in math, maybe that specifically in math. I would like you to understand the basic concept of what we're talking about. If you understand, then I can give you like high score. But if you don't, I will help you to understand. Okay. So just please notice that I am here to help you. Okay. I'm here to help. Okay. Okay. We still have about 1 minute. Thank you very much for those of you who have submitted. I'm going to see my Edmodo here. And there we go. Zero submission. And well, I really what do you call it? Wow, udah ada 3 nih ya. Kiara sudah, thank you. Akasha and Niki. Tapi Alzamnya mana? Belum submit dia. Sudah. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop my share screen because it's 9:20. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, so before I end the class, I really need to see I mean, like, yeah. Okay, this is the second one. Bentar ya guys, saya mau absen ulang. Otomatis kudasai. Wow, most of you are off cam. Baiklah. Bagaimana guys? Apakah bisa dinyalakan dulu sebentar? Oke, Azam, kamu udah submit belum
Pak,
Azam?
tadi saya off cam karena foto.
Oh iya, coba yang lain on cam dulu ya. Ini banyak sekali yang masih off cam. Ayo silakan. Elia, Nadia, Brian, Jovan, Aurel. Ya, Alzam di Edmodo. Saya sudah masukin Edmodo ya. Oke, silakan. Ada Darren tadi katanya nge-lag. Oke, thank you very much for the information. Sharon mungkin bisa juga dinyalakan kameranya. Thank you Jovan, Raihan, Elia, Nadia, Danish, dan Sharon. Silakan, saya mau lihat dulu kalian ada di sini sebelum kita end the class ya. Oke. Oke, Raihan kenapa dimatiin lagi? Ya, thank you Raihan. Ada tinggal 3 nih. Oh, Darren tadi nge-lag katanya, nggak apa-apa. Udah lapor ke saya. Oke, Danish and Sharon. Ya. Oh ya, Sharon, thank you very much ya. Yang penting lapor ya guys. Pak, ini saya lagi nggak bisa device-nya gitu ya. Ya, gitu. Oke. Jadi at least I know gitu, like, oh yeah, you're there gitu ya. If you're at least chat with me, send me some message, then oh yeah, I know that. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, guys, and maybe for the next session again, hopefully I don't know, because we will have the next session is on Friday. hopefully that will not. Let me see the schedule first. So guys, I haven't seen the schedule again, guys, because we have new schedule. It's not a new schedule. It's the same schedule, but there are a couple of schedule that needs to be okay. Okay, so next week, and that's not actually on Friday, we will have another sim session like this. We're going to like 7 Istanbul and Wellington will be combined in one class, and that will going to be no. What? Sebentar. Kok ini? Ya udah nanti lah gampang lah. Oke, ini soalnya saya lihat kok dibagi dua begini. Ya sudahlah, nggak apa-apa lah. Oke, sebentar nih ada kayak bisa. Oke. Okay guys, so again, I hope that you really can be more, be more engaged in the listening session, because I really hope that you can get something from what we discuss in the classroom, because it doesn't really matter, guys. Math is just like using logic, but if you're having difficulties, guys, please ask question and I will be gladly help you ya. Kemarin saya bantu Tristan loh, guys. Kalian kalau mau kayak Tristan mau saya bantu boleh. Boleh. Misalnya Pak, saya mau additional session dong Pak, habis ini belajar algebra misalnya. Gitu. Boleh ya. Okay. So I think that's it for today. Again, thank you very much. And because we have the culture week, please you can focus on that. And just please do this question. And hopefully next week for Friday, I won't give you any assignment. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. If there's no question, I'll be seeing you again later. Thank you very much. Annyeonghaseyo. Sayonara. Dadah, bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, Pak.
Iya, Pak.
Oke, Pak.
Guys. Thank you.
Ini, Pak.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna end the class ya. Dadah.